What is time to be up? Nobody. Am I live yet? Welcome to Baltimore. What they say, be more careful. Somebody on. No way. Somebody is giving me hearts and I ain't even talking. Thank you. Whoever's giving me those hearts. I mean, I ain't even talking. Your girl ain't even talking. I was sincere. My last live, I got all them follows. My last live, y'all, I got all of them follows. I got like 11 follows. And it's crazy. It's not even popping up. Like, it showed me a lot of, well, on my algorithms, it just showed that I have, it's just showing like 7 people subscribe. But on this, like, on my channel, it's showing me 7 people subscribe. But on my algorithms, it's showing me freaking like 11 people. I'm like, whoa. But hey, y'all, I hope all is well. Y'all, I'm ready to go to the gym. It's showing only one person on, and I appreciate you, one person, because guess what? At the end of the day, good, bad, or ugly, you here. You want to know what your girl got to say. So, I appreciate y'all. I wasn't going to go live today because it's always something, guys. It's always something. So, my nephew, remember I told y'all my nephew that's out of the country text me and said his freaking what's the name is this got lost, his passport. I was like, oh my goodness. And remember I told y'all the first thing they do is call me. First thing they do, call me. The need. You see that guy with no shirt on, only in Baltimore. Only in Baltimore. Yep, guys, so you know what, because I was gonna go live, of course, in my house, but that just pissed me off so bad. I'm like, you know what, I said, well, let me go live while I'm going to the gym. Yeah, but I hope everybody is good. Sorry, y'all, I was so upset because guess what? I was so upset. Like, I couldn't even hide my emotions that night. And I had found out about Rihanna, and which I still don't believe. That that's true. And then you hearing so much stuff. She got on a plane. She got on. No, I thought you were saying you was telling me something, and I was saying text it.
Because you gave me.
Oh no, no. I thought you were saying something to me, and I was saying, but just text it. But yeah, guys, me and my daughter, of course, gonna go to the gym. But yeah, so they saying that Rihanna is now on a plane. Guys, I don't believe it. And when I posted that post, it's cold. You got the AC on? When I posted that post of that AI, this guy, well, a homeboy of mine, I've been knowing him for years. He's paralyzed. He's like one of my close male friends. He had texted me that song. Like, I didn't even listen to the song. I didn't, excuse me, I just had a pear. And it wasn't right. It was so hard. I did not even listen to that song. He was like, look, listen to this AI generate. I'm like, this person AI, because of course it was the video. He sent it to me early in the morning. I don't know. She could be talking about Guns and Roses. I don't know. I just hurry up and post it to show y'all, like, look, this is the technology we are in today, guys. I don't believe that Ivanna Ortiz is real. I don't. And like I heard, they said she got on a plane now. She's getting away from Beyonce. Guys, that stuff, believe that stuff. Don't believe it. I don't. You know what? I'm not telling y'all what to believe. I just know I don't believe it. And for some reason, guys, like I told y'all, I've never gotten, the last time I was really, really angry, like I told y'all, the last time I was really angry is when, you know, in 2020 and 2021, when I was going back and forth with that demonic soul named Keke Palmer. And I was like so angry. And you guys know, the ones, my day ones, who've been following me since day one, it was a very emotional time for me. Like, and I even explained to y'all, you know, on one of my lives, that's not true. A hit dug, a holler. No, I never been, you know, a bum or whatever she said. I don't know. But around that time, it's like more like, how dare you? Because I was always a female with substance. You know, I taught my daughter the same thing. You want to go around, you want to walk around a reservoir?
I guess it's okay.
Oh, because it is nice out. If that's what you want to do. And that's what you want to do. I mean, it's up to you. But yeah, I was always a girl with substance. Like, how dare you? I always knew the difference. Like I told you, I always knew the difference about keeping a female, keeping her teeth clean. You know, having her shoes looking my shoes looking a certain way. You know, I took pride in that. You know, I took pride in that. And even though, like I told y'all, my mother didn't teach me too much, but me being so I was out in the streets at a very young age, and just being around older women, always being around my oldest brothers, you know, girlfriends, I just always knew how, and I will say the ones that they respected, the ones that they took seriously, right? I always knew the difference. So, you know, how dare her call somebody like me trash? Like, that's never been me. And then again, around that time, I was going through, my mother, she was like, you guys, it was so much in 2020. And remember, back then during the pandemic, you could not even go in the hospital. You could not even go in the hospital, guys, with your loved one. So just imagine me finding out my mother had breast cancer. And it's so crazy. I don't even think I told y'all how I found out when I went over her house one day. This before she moved with me. I mean, and trust me, it was like pulling teeth trying to get her to move with me, because she did not want to move with me. You know, but I knew she was getting older and wasn't, you know, was her fiance had passed away. Not that mean man, but she had met a really, really nice guy, and I was happy that she, you know, was able to find love, my mother. But around that time, you know, she was by herself in the house and things like that. So I just went over there one day to spend time with her. We was gonna eat some crabs, and I seen this big old lump. Mind you, matter of fact, that day when, it's so funny, y'all, I cannot make this up. That day when I found that lump on her, I just got finished posting, you know, because Keke Palmer was, every time she had post, what you call that, them little prodigies, you know, about something I tweet, I'll go on my Twitter and I'll post a picture of, you know, her. I had remember I told, put it like this, all them pictures are down. That picture I had, what she had, all them bumps on her tongue and lips. I don't know where I found that picture at, but I found it, right? And all that stuff down. But that's neither here nor there. So That's not true. A hit Doug a holler. And again, I was going through so much around that time with my mother. Because I got all them brothers and they just like, you know what? Yeah, I mean, I'm so sorry that mommy had this, but you handle everything. So everything was just left to me around that time, and it was just a lot for me. So I didn't feel bad, and that was the last time I felt that angry. And that other night when I was working out and I heard that so-called fake story about Rihanna, I don't care. Y'all, it is so fake. And I was, even when I was praying the next day, and even that night when I went in the house from my live, I was just saying, why was I so angry, guys? I really believe that I really believe that I was angry because I felt that story. I how can I explain it? Like, I felt that story was uh like I told y'all, I felt it was like to make me look crazy, if that makes sense. And I really believe that, and I still do, guys. And that's why I had posted that post earlier today. Like, I just hurry up and post it. Like, I ain't even listened to the song. I never even heard this lady before. When he told me he loved her, she had generated a AI artist, and that goes to show how technology has gotten today, how good it's gotten today. And remember when I came to y'all in 24 and told y'all, like, guys, it's a fake page. I told y'all all this stuff. Like, I cannot make this stuff up. So if it was a whole fake page made of me, this is still up. My live is still up. If it was a whole fake page made of me, guys, what makes you think? Sorry, guys, it was saying reconnected, so it probably froze. So it was saying oh, it got up on Bluetooth. Sorry, and then it connect when it reconnected just now. It got on Bluetooth, connected to Bluetooth. But yeah, guys, I told y'all this in 2024, so you gotta understand why I say I don't believe that story. I literally came to y'all in 2024 when all this stuff went out, when I didn't even know what. Of course, I'll see you in there, girl.
Okay. Have a good one.
Okay. Remember, guys, I did not even know what that stuff was. Psychological warfare. I'm just finding that out, a few weeks ago. I didn't know about no psychological warfare. So when they had that page of me, y'all, I could not believe it. And again, like I told y'all in my live, what I did with that page, I just blocked it, because when the person first followed me, y'all looked it just like me. Matter of fact, they even had on some of the tops that I wore in my old lives. I told y'all this. Like, for instance, and listen also, one of my most recent live, when I had on that yellow and gray shawl, I wore that yellow and gray shawl in a picture on my Flowers and Jelly Twitter page. That same shawl, that fake IG page had that shawl on that I just recently wore again. And I just really put that on because I didn't even feel like going live that day, and I just had that shawl on with a bra. But of course y'all couldn't see my bra. But normally when I wear it, because I had that shawl for many years, and normally when I wear it, that's like one of my favorite tops. I have a long sleeve rib, fitted like shirt under it when I wear it. But when I just mostly recently wore it on that live, I just like threw something on just to go live. But yeah, guys, so this is what I told y'all this in 2024. So you gotta understand my point of view, why I don't believe that story is true. Now, I understand. I hear the stories. Somebody did shoot the house up. I understand. I believe it. Somebody did shoot her house up. Guys, you have to understand. First of all, did they even show the girl in bail review yet? Did we even see how she looked in front of the court yet? The judge yet? This is what I'm saying. This stuff is propaganda. And then they got her Rihanna jumping on a plane. Then you hearing all these stories, her and Beyonce and Jay-Z uh out to get Rihanna, or she's beefing with Beyonce. Like, guys, think about this. It don't make sense, guys. It don't make sense. You gotta just sit back and think. That is all propaganda. Now, was it a stretch for me to say, well, that was something towards me? Maybe. Y'all, you know, I won't get upset if y'all think that, but me, I'm still believing that that was an attack on me. And like I told you on one of my lives, they're just telling on themselves. Guys, and then what really pissed me off though, when everybody was running with the story that this girl, Ivanna Ortiz, Ben was coming after all these celebrities. 3 months ago, guys, 3 months ago, I did my video about Rihanna and ASAP Rocky 3 months ago. And I didn't even think about it until today. I did that whole Rihanna, the video that got 18,000 views about why y'all buying her hair care products. You see what I'm saying? That got 18,000 views, guys. So she know, if she know about my page, is no video gonna have 18,000 views about someone, and they not gonna know nothing about that channel, about that video. Rihanna saw that video. She saw that video, and she saw the one I did about ASAP Rocky. Remember, guys, remember when Puff Daddy was going, when he was on trial. They said they let the cat out the bag with these celebrities. They have assistants. With their personal assistants, one of the things they have to do every morning or every day is constantly check the internet to see if people is seeing what people saying about them. Because remember, they so high up on their high horse. We are down here, so they want to know what regular people are saying. And remember, guys, Remember I told y'all in one of my lives that shoot, Beyonce knew who I was. I mean, Beyonce, she can find small, like I said, y'all, just at the time, I think I only had like 1,000 subscribers. I said, guys, don't get it twisted over these little bit of subscribers. These people know who I am. They know small YouTubers. And I even gave y'all the story about one of the girls that she used that's from Baltimore, that started a YouTube channel, and she was a huge Beyonce fan. And Beyonce found her and gave her concerts, tickets and everything. That is a true story. And this girl did not have, I don't even think she had 500 subscribers at that time. These celebrities know when people are making videos about them. And I also want to say this, and this is another reason why I know that Rihanna know who I am. Guys, remember, I hope somebody is here from all my lives. Remember, I told y'all, sorry, somebody just sent me a video of a picture rather of how because I was explaining to them how I want my hair. If y'all was on my live, did y'all see that I had brought some tracks, well, a weed to get my hair for my birthday, and she sent me this picture, this is how I want it, but I'm gonna show y'all. You see that? That's a lot of hair, ain't it? But this time, I told y'all the hair that I brought is very thick, like my hair, and that's what you gotta do is like just keep putting water in it. But I'm gonna get it sold in. No wigs. Y'all know I don't like no wigs, but yeah, she just sent me this. But so yeah, guys, so that's what I'm saying. So remember, and this is, y'all gonna be like, yup, Shanika said it. Remember my time of Twitter, and I was saying, y'all, it was so much coming at me. Remember, I was a huge fan of a lot of these celebrities. Rihanna birthday, I would tweet Rihanna, happy birthday, Rihanna. You look beautiful, Rihanna. She was one of the people that I would tweet. Now, remember I told y'all I called my therapist because I'm like, wait a minute. This was when I called my therapist back in what, 2021. I think I did that video in April 2021. Am I depressed? And y'all remember when I was in just recently in Philly, I had remember I was recently in Philly, guys, and I had told y'all about what my therapist said. You would have never got close to them, because now it all makes sense. I'm gonna leave both of those videos in the description. Remember I told y'all, do y'all remember I told y'all, and I called my therapist and I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? Why people just shunning me, and I tell them how much I love them, I want to meet them one day, and they show me that they don't, they don't want my love. They rather for me to stay my distance. Remember I told y'all that. Remember I told y'all that, and this is in many of my lives. I will post something, I would retweet something. Remember I told y'all that? And I said, then I go back the next day. This was before they started taking my own tweets down. This was before that. This was around the time when I said, wait a minute, let me call my therapist. Guys, remember I told y'all that I would I would retweet something, and the next day I went, it was taken down. Remember I told y'all that? That was Rihanna picture. That's around the time she first came out and said she was pregnant. BET, remember I told y'all, remember that BET story? BET posted her and said, congratulations, Rihanna. Rihanna get ready to have her first child. I retweeted it. Guys, and I quote tweeted. Y'all know I love the Twitter, so I know all about quote tweets and all that. When you quote tweet something, it's like kind of like your own tweet. It's just whatever you said is over top of what you reposting. That was Rihanna, and when I went back the next day, it was deleted. And I said, well, wait a minute, how was that taken off my channel? So I go on BET. To see if that picture was still up. It was still up. I went on, and you can go. I don't know how it worked now because I don't really be on it. I just share my videos from my YouTube. But remember, guys, back then you can go inside. So I went inside that picture, and everybody else was still retweets was up. Everybody retweets still was up, but mine was deleted. So if y'all remember that story, that's what it was. Rihanna was one of them. It was one of her pictures, and that's why I was like, wait a minute, I show her. I don't talk bad about her. I show her nothing but love. So what I'm saying is, these people know who I am. Don't get it twisted because I got these little bit of subscribers. Rihanna, this is just my theory, and this is what I believe. And I even heard Jaguar Wright story, and y'all know I like Jaguar Wright. I respect her. I believe everything she says, and I even heard her story of the Rihanna situation, and Rihanna was talking, and she was able to talk to one of Rihanna's neighbors. I'm not denying the fact that her house was shut up. Absolutely, it was shut up. We know it was shut up. That's something we can't say is not true. We know that's true. But far wise, is this a real story? No. It's not. I don't care how much, the neighbors, of course, her neighbors ain't going to know it's a plot, but I truly believe it was a plot because I was just so upset, and I was just like that. I never been that upset. And then I know I didn't pray that day, but I'm like, wait a minute. I was really upset, guys. So if God put that on my heart for me to be that upset about that situation, I know it. I felt like it was something to do with me. They was sending the attack. Now, I would not even worried about how long this girl made. And the first thing I thought when I heard this story, when I saw this video of this girl making all these, she was doing all these, because God, like kind of like talking like I'm talking, but you can see where they try to make this AI character be fake. I mean, be crazy, right? That's what got me. I'm like, okay, it's an attack. I felt, and again, guys, even if it's not an attack on me, I felt like it was, and I felt like I needed to speak up. I didn't mean to cry. I was very emotional, but y'all know I got a lot of videos up here of me crying. I didn't mean to cry, but that's how emotional I am. And I was like, look, I need to cry more often. And y'all felt my vulnerability. I got all them subscribers. I'm like, oh my goodness. I did not know it was all those people on my live. But yeah, guys, I was just worried. Y'all heard me. Y'all heard the sincere in me. I'm not scared. I want to put that out there. I'm not fearful of them following me. I'm not. Y'all know I'm not. In all my letters I wrote to these people, I explained to them I'm not in fear. I just need to know, why is this happening to me, guys? And again, that story of Rihanna is not real. Like I said, I hear all the stories. I heard Jaguar Wright talking to her neighbor. Of course, her neighbor, they don't, like I said, they don't know what's going on. Her neighbor don't know that that was a plot. That was a plot. And I really believe the industry, Jay-Z and them, tried to make it look like she just another crazy person. I mean, come on, guys. Look at that girl. Why she's not all over the internet? And then for her to be how she looked, and she just making a some type of social media page 3 months ago. Ironically, around the same month I did my video about how demonic Rihanna is. I said, y'all is praising Rihanna. She's just like the rest of them. She's just like the rest of them. She's not perfect. She's in that Hollywood realm just like them. Trust me, her and Jay-Z is not beefing. Jay-Z has some very important people on in his corner. They know, Rihanna know, if she got any type of beef with Jay-Z, that all of that would stop. Her career probably would take a fall, because Jay-Z is just that demonic. Him and Beyonce, where they'll make stuff just stop. They'll make people careers and money will just stop. So I don't believe that story for a second. I even heard on, guess what, guys? I deleted my Instagram. I probably make another one, but I deleted that place. That's what I be talking about when I be like, when I look around at people, they just look like they going nowhere fast. And it's more of Instagram for me. Like, I can't. It's like everybody moving and chucking and jiving, and it's like, where are they going? They all this movement, but I see with my eyes, I see that they're lost. They're going nowhere. They doing all this talking and they're just going nowhere fast. Kind of like a ship with no sail. Just imagine, you know how the Bible say you're a ship with no sail, just a ship that's in the middle of the sea, just floating, going wherever. This is what I see when I go on Instagram. I had to delete that. I said, let me delete that. It's too much. But yeah, even on Instagram, I seen somebody say, guys, listen what I just heard. So I just heard Jay-Z may be in big trouble with Harvey Weinstein, and Rihanna is going to be testifying with him. Guys, y'all know goodness well that don't even make sense. Y'all know it don't make sense. Say hi to the helicopter. Oh, guys, it's the military one today. Oh, let me show y'all the military one. Dang, it's all way far away. It's the military. It's the brown one. It's the brown one with the dang, it's too far away. Hey, it's too far away. Yeah, it's the military one. They seen my phone still in the car. They wanted to do a sweep. But yeah, guys. So again, guys, that is not true. Come on, y'all. And this is what they do. They want to call. You see how this is how evil the industry is, guys. They want to cause confusion. They want to cause confusion. And I love the fact that, shout out to all the celebrities that is speaking out against their own the same industry that they're in. What did oh. Wait a minute, guys. What did sorry guys. What did what did um Chris Brown say? Remember what Chris Brown said, y'all? What did Chris Brown say about about powerful people? What did he say about powerful people? The fact that you got people like Chris Brown, people like Cheryl from Salt and Pepper is talking up against that. They talking up against their own the same industry that they're in. Remember when Chris Brown said people of power are what he said? People of power are allergic to peace. You see how all this confusion going on around Rihanna, and I know it's a fake story, and I believe they are the ones putting out all these different stories. Jay-Z, when have Jay-Z and Rihanna, all the bickering you hear about Beyonce and Rihanna, when have you known Jay-Z and Rihanna to beef? When? That is all prop. They want to put confusion, and with the fact that Chris Brown just tweeted that. I don't know if he tweeted it. It came, somebody shared it as a Facebook post. So when somebody sent it to me, it was a Facebook post. The fact that he said the people of power are allergic to peace. And what's the opposite of peace? Chaos, confusion. They want us to be chaotic. They want us to be confused. Wait a minute, what story is what? What story is what? What's going on? You hearing so many stories. Rihanna getting on a plane going back to Barbados or wherever they said she's going. Of course she gotta play the part. Of course she's gonna get on a plane and go. She have to play the part. Guys, that story is not real. Yes, somebody shot in her house. Look at Charlie Kirk. Somebody shot him. Yes, we ain't denying that he's dead now. But was that whole thing staged? Absolutely. Absolutely it was. Just think, my oldest brother, God bless his soul, they don't make him like him no more. He used to always say, sis, believe nothing and you hear and half of what you see. He used to say this. That was one of his sayings in the 80s and 90s. What's going on in this world today, you don't think that stands true even today. So that's all. I just wanted to come to y'all and let y'all know, guys. I still don't believe it. I thank all my subscribers. God is so great. God is so good. That when I heard that story, guys, just y'all gonna say, y'all is gonna say it but I'm not even gonna talk too much about that. Well, I need to, right? Because I don't want nobody thinking that I'm gonna go and blow somebody's house up or shoot somebody's house. It just had me to start working on something. I'm gonna just leave that as that. It had me to just start working on something. So I really didn't want to say that part, but that night I was up literally all night. Oh my goodness, I was just brainstorming. That just made me think of something that I didn't even think of before. And y'all stay tuned for that, because that will be coming to y'all very soon. But yeah, that I truly believe again, before I go and work, I'm only going to do an hour, because I did 2 hours a day. I did an hour on my bike, an hour on my stepper. So I've been really getting it in, and so I'm gonna just I'll be just coming here with my daughter, because I'll be home in the morning. She be working, so she be coming in to get her little workout in. But yeah, guys, you can't believe it, and that's why I'm so glad I posted that AI video today, so you can see how technology, and even back then when that page that looked like me was following me, it was kind of grainy. Though she had movement, she was taking like pictures naked, not naked pictures, but pictures in a mirror, like in like she was taking full body pictures in a mirror with like bathing suits on and stuff like that. And when she had clothes on, it'd be my tops. I cannot make this up. And guys, like I told y'all, 10-10-24, the reason why I did not screenshot or anything, because this was before I started like fasting and spending time with, well, I was spending time with God, but before I even thought of coming back, because remember, I wasn't gonna come back on here. So I just want to put that out there, y'all. I still don't believe that story. I don't care how much they, first of all, the people who believe the story didn't even see, did this lady even have a bail review yet? Did she even go in front of the judge yet? Did y'all even see her in person yet? We heard about she drove away in a car. Like, I don't believe that. I don't believe it. Yes, again, it happened, but I think all that was AI generated. And then they say, oh, she some classmates talked out. Guys, y'all, think about how many of those fake stories that we hear sounds just like that, where they just made pages and be like, wait a minute, they only got one picture, they only got this, don't sound right. Guys, y'all know, y'all heard this all before, where they somebody will talk out, oh yeah, she was crazy, yeah, she wasn't wrapped too tight, yeah, I know. We heard that all before, America. Stop believing everything y'all hear. So that's all I wanted to say. And you know I don't believe it. Y'all can go ahead and run with that story. I'm gonna get off of that. I'm not even talking about it no more, because I'm just focused on something else, trying to find out why is a helicopter following me. So that's all. That's my focus. And like I said, when I went in the house that night, this idea just popped up in my head, and I went online and I just started researching, and I'm so excited for it. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that for now. But guys, I just wanted to thank y'all. I did not even know it was over 1,000 people watching me, and like 11 people subscribed, and I was just like, oh my goodness. And I told my daughter, I said, I probably go live like well, not crying, of course, but I notice every time I go live, I do log off with one or two, subscribers. So I probably be coming on live more. Because I mean, at the end of the day, y'all do want to hear, genuine people. You just, it's like everything just so fake now, so I understand that, everywhere you look, you got plastic tight faces, big pussy lips. I understand y'all appreciate realness, but yeah, guys, them people, and they cold, they cold, they don't care, that they putting out all these stories everywhere. I mean, I seen about 6-7 different stories today of what could have happened or why it had happened. I'm like, if people don't understand that they are putting out their own stories. I'm so glad Chris Brown posted that. I'm so glad he posted that and said the people of power is allergic to peace. That means they are powerful people that don't like peace. They love corruption. The fact that he said that, think about it, guys. And watch that video that I did, because like I said, y'all keep thinking Rihanna, is it Rihanna not innocent? Remember, they made Jay-Z and Rock Nation made Chris Brown sit down for some years. They blackballed him. And everybody keep praising Rihanna. Like I said, Rihanna is nobody special. She's just like the rest of them. Sleep around. Remember, she went and started messing with Soulja Boy when Tiana Taylor was messing with him. Come on now, these people not no angel. Like I said, Rihanna not no angel. And then my daughter was laughing at me because I said she needs to keep having babies out of White Lock. I meant to say Wet Lock, but it's a community here in Baltimore called White Lock. So that's what she was cracking up, laughing at me when she wasn't on my live. She watched it the next day. So yeah, guys, she just needs to go ahead and continue to be with A$AP Rocky, because if you ask me, I remember A$AP Rocky when he came out, he had big love for white women. He did not. He even said black women look. He said, I guess that's why Rihanna lightening her skin. She always, been a woman with lighter complexion, but she's very light now, and I think that's why she's lightening her skin because um I remember when ASAP Rocky said that he do not like black women with he don't like black women that wear red lipstick is ugly. He said women should not wear red black women should not wear red lipstick. And he always when he first came out with him and his ASAP group, he always talked about his love for white women. So if you ask me, he just in that relationship for the money that she had because he don't want her. So guys, yeah, that's I just wanted to come and say thank y'all. Again, don't believe everything y'all hear. You know, but like I said, y'all got like I got to write like I'm believing what I believe, and I believe that that's an AI generated girl. I believe that is not real. I believe that, and even if it is, even if whoever, and I believe this is what I believe: the person who shot up that house is not that person that we seen on TV, and that's what I believe. And I believe that Rock Nation and them came up with that plot to try to make me look crazy. To try, but it's not working because see, the reason why it's not working because mine is the truth. This is how I really feel. This is and this is what I really know that I'm being followed, harassed, stalked, and bullied for 5 years since I left social media. And then before I even left social media, because remember in my videos, I used to say, and these are things that I can't go back and change because it's going to say edit. It's literally up here. Guys, people are following me. I literally used to say this in my videos. Before I even, this is in my time of going back and forth with Keke Palmer. This is how I know it was somebody sent them. But I'm gonna just keep letting them tell on themselves. Again, that was towards me. They got together and tried to make this lady deem her as crazy and talk like me, using how I always talk about God is good and all that. But see, like I said, they not gonna win because my story is the truth. My story is the truth. And I'm gonna continue with my story, and y'all stay tuned. I am so excited. I am so excited of what I'm putting together just because of that, what they tried to do with that girl. So it didn't work because that sparked something in me where it's being done right now as we speak. And the people that have been following me from day one is going to hear about it in the weeks to come. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm still waiting for letters. And I did say, if these letters are not back, if I don't get a response by Friday, this coming Friday, I'm going to rewrite them again. Now, again, every letter I sent out is certified mail. It shows that 3 people got this certified mail. 2 people didn't sign for it yet. But I will say that if I don't get a response, I'm going to send it out again. And if I don't get a response after I send it out the second time, I'm going to tell y'all who they are. Just so I'm still working on my end. And y'all stay tuned for, I know I'm gonna come live to y'all before what I got cooking right now. I know I'm gonna come live before that, but yeah, that just made me, I was so angry. Like I said, I've never been angry like that since when I was trying to figure out why, and put it like this, in 2021, when I was going through all what I was going through with my mother, back and forth, breast cancer surgery and all that. So yeah, so they ain't do nothing. They just ignited something on me that's being worked on right now. So try again, forehead. All right, guys, until next time, let me go and get this hour in, and I will see y'all soon. Oh, my video of Shirley Raines is ready. It's done. I'm going to post it tonight when I come back. when I go back in the house. And then after that, guys, I'm going to post. After that, I'm going to post the video that I want y'all to know about, and it's dealing with something that I found on my Twitter. So that's coming after. So stay tuned for that. Y'all is going to be shocked of what I found out. It's gonna be like, oh wow. Y'all gonna be like, wow. Wow. So stay tuned for that. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and get this hour in.